You ought to have your affairs in order. Because I'm not just me now.
Yeah.
I'm all the men I served with.
Wow. That's awesome. Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Thanks, Syntell.
Hey, Peripheral episode 3, one of my new favorites when it comes to sci-fi right now.
I did not know it was
I mean, it's
favorite.
only the first 2 episodes.
Oh,
It could truly jump the shark. So we
Oh,
don't
no,
really know.
I think that's dope. I just didn't realize it was one of your favorites. I do enjoy it,
So
though.
far,
Yeah,
I'm talking about of sci-fi just for the year. Y'all chill out. Just
Okay.
for a moment.
Okay.
So far. All right, hey, let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscription button. And of course, give us those thumbs up. That's how the
So
people know you're
extra.
digging what we giving you. All right, with that being said, let's get started.
Here,
Damn.
explosive-proof gas tanks. All I need is a quick scribble right here,
Hey, about to jack this dude.
and we are done and done.
They're about to jack him. He's Pickett, though. Isn't that Pickett?
I don't know, but he doesn't like the Pickett we know yet.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying, 2015.
Something goes wrong, I'll fix these for free.
Dang.
Keyword
don't
is
true to my
rest of
word.
Your life.
Right?
Shake on it.
Right? Yeah, something doesn't seem right. He seems shady still to me.
You heard the doom.
Yeah, of course I did.
Hop on in, see how it feels.
Pickett Motors.
There you go, boys. Here.
Yeah, something's about to happen. Are they gonna blow up or something? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
They're about to
like
blow
he
up.
about to get robbed or something.
No, I feel like they're about to blow up. You hear how the door's locked? Yeah, they're about to blow up. That's his new lease of light on life.
Tut had his doubts, I guess, about that glass being bulletproof.
Oh, man, I can't fucking breathe.
Spray some water on them. Remind them how thirsty they're gonna.
Dang, he said all this calmly too.
He's like, did you hear me?
You won't get anywhere in life, Jasper, if you don't have the courage to be cruel now and then.
Jasper, was that the one at the bar
Well, Joy.
that he had to punish a little bit?
I think so. One of that crew.
Yeah.
It's hot in here.
Ooh, that sound. It'd probably make you have to go to the bathroom too, and you'd get thirsty. If they were to shoot at that glass, wouldn't it ricochet back on them? Oh, okay. I know. You know I had to ask, though.
Look at him, I'm taking joy in this.
Uncle Corbell,
Uncle. His uncle.
you leaving?
I'll be back. Just gotta fetch a hammer.
Oh, he's going to crucify
God,
them?
he's gonna put them on the crosses.
He's going to crucify them.
Wow. Well, there's an introduction to an interesting character.
And that was back in 2015.
Yeah.
So we know he's we know he's ex-military.
Are you peeing in that pool, Corbell?
It's my pool, ain't it?
Really? The chlorine kills
Grow
it.
up one of these days.
Then what?
Probably have to divorce you. But I'll have a clean pool at least.
She looks way younger than him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you know, the victor goes to spoils.
Jasper. His wife, Billy Ann, best friends with Flynn Fisher.
You really
Oh,
want
that's
to
right,
put
Billy
something like
Ann.
this in the hands of our half-wit nephew?
Remember Billy Ann? The one that came to help her dress and get ready
Yeah.
for work?
Crouching before it pounces.
Okay, what's her name
Sometimes.
again?
I don't remember her name.
Oh, they fixed it. The Roomba still lives.
She does take me for a tinkering type.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You know. Definitely. Yeah. I can
Yeah,
see that.
because of her
Yeah.
job. Remember, she was at the.
Dead bodies behind your house, magic medicine. I feel like
Oh,
my
she is
head's
telling
about
her.
to explode.
So that's
world?
Jasper's wife.
Burton put on my phone. It lets me see the drones. I don't know. I guess I find it kind of soothing.
Are they up at your house?
No, ma'am.
That's how you can hear them.
They follow her.
They followed us all the way here?
Leon followed us all the way here. He must have put them up.
That's supposed to make us feel safe.
Got his gun out.
You really believe, don't you?
Yeah.
When I first stuff at your mama.
And she's seen some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, she's seen some stuff that's actually happened. So it's kind of easier to believe. Dang.
What are you doing?
Gearing up. What are you doing?
He looking at like, yeah, what you doing?
They won't let you.
Who?
Forever Fab at Burton.
Well, that's us now, so we can do whatever we want.
Oh, they paid. They bought it.
You need to be in that headset is what you need.
Outside. Now.
Making decisions without clearing it with her first, huh?
Well, I mean, it's his money.
They're not your bosses.
You just said
They
were.
can't be your bosses if you own the place, nitwit.
Right?
Yeah, see?
I'll drive you home.
You bought a car?
It's a rental. I'll be right there.
It's funny because every time she questions him, he has a legitimate good reason.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yes.
and why not? You know what
What
I
I
mean?
found.
What is this? Oh, the note that he left for him.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Wrong word.
Shit, man. You really hurt my feelings. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna be revisiting that again.
Oh, absolutely.
Put your best foot forward.
Now
Oh my
you being an
gosh.
asshole.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you're
serious,
being a
dude.
little
I'd
bit.
give an arm and a leg for a rig like this.
You cut me deep.
I mean it. You got a leg up on all of us.
Yeah, they keep bringing him back around. I
Listen,
think he's
Flynn,
gonna have a
We need to talk
significant role.
contingencies. Okay. What
Contingencies. You know I love some
I
contingencies.
know you do.
headset?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know. That's the only thing that's changed.
I told Billy Ann this morning.
I think that
He's
was a
not-
big big
Yeah.
mistake.
Everything.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Yeah. Look.
Why the fuck did you do that?
I needed to talk to somebody.
Tell Billy Ann something.
You
You're
tell
telling
Jasper.
Jasper too.
Yeah, okay. And I told her to keep it a fucking secret.
That's not how it works, Flynn. You can't.
She can't be that naive.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. You done effed up, girl.
How can she be that naive?
I don't know. You would think that they would make her smarter than that.
Did you embrace that part of your soul? Lay claim to its power? Otherwise, you're just as empty as this thing.
Really? So he's probably one of them too, maybe, potentially? I don't know.
I like him as a villain.
Well, we think he's a villain. He feels like a
I'm
villain.
90. Yeah, okay. I like him as a potential villain.
Okay.
Interest in what? You and your family?
Which would lead us to believe that someone from here might have contacted him
Ooh-wee.
in the hopes of recruiting him to harm you.
And
Wow.
Your brother's looking at you like,
Now.
Yep.
I mean, you keep looking for Alita. And I'll be back in an hour.
That Muriel, when they had that up on there, it said her date of birth was 2065. The year?
I'll take her in a flashback.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's Wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Who's the little girl?
That's the little girl that he was talking to at the beginning.
I can be Wilfred.
Good boy.
Ah. Oh, good
That's,
boy.
That just... Oh, that rubs me the wrong way.
Good boy. Oh, that's that same little girl.
Your name is Toby.
No, I don't like that. I do like his suit though. Don't do that. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. That's creepy.
Mistress Mary, quite
Contrary.
How does it go?
Wilfred.
Oh, that's the lady that adopted them.
And our tea has grown unpalatably tepid.
Wow.
So it might be time for you to be on your way.
Tepid.
Don't you think?
Damn. I mean, no love lost.
Yeah, she's looking at him with straight hatred. Ooh, I
He
can't
must
imagine.
have somehow corrupted her toy.
No,
Her toy being Alita.
I just think she doesn't care for him.
There's nothing too hot-blooded about that.
But that's the kind of person that he is. That ain't who we are.
Their mom
I
doesn't
don't know
hear
if you
these
know this, but
conversations.
the Corps actually spent a lot of money making.
Looking and enjoying them brand new eyes.
We'll talk about it first. I promise.
If that man is coming at me, trying to kill me, you really think I'm gonna be like, wait, let me talk to my sister?
Well, no, I mean, I think she's outside of those kind of circumstances.
But I mean, that's pretty much what is happening right now. This man is coming to kill you.
Why don't we take a walk for a bit then? See if anything jumps out.
Okay, now that I know that Alita is a sister, it makes me think that maybe they did have, like, these two had some sort of romantic connection in some reality.
Oh, that's cool. And they actually show the calibration.
Yeah.
So you can feel what the other person's feeling. That's
the
pretty
weirdest fucking thing I've ever felt.
Yes
terrifying.
and no. Yeah, I'm like, yes and no.
Heavy bass.
What'd you say?
Up or down to pull me in or out.
What'd you say?
I mean, she's not really there, though.
No, I said maybe in a different reality. Remember, her stub is somewhere, whatever they call it,
Yeah.
you know, and we don't really know his story yet, like where he came from. They
Right.
said they got him from the streets of somewhere. Wow, he just came right
Straight
on up.
I'm not mad at that either, you know. No need to get ambushed.
Well, then you know, yeah. Well, he may not be honest, though.
So why don't we shake on it?
Do you know
and
how
I'll be
long
on
that
my
would
way.
take to get to 250
It was
million?
250,000. It wasn't 200 million.
Are
I'm
you
curious
sure?
about the stick.
I don't know.
He said, I'm curious about this thing. Yeah, I feel that too. So just tell me, what is the stick, though?
Mm-hmm.
Along with a visceral imperative to destroy that son of a bitch. Without even knowing why.
Damn.
That is quite a...
That's kind of awesome.
It's kind of like this thingy that.
You ought to have your affairs in order. Because I'm not just me now.
Yeah.
I'm all the men I served with.
Wow. That's awesome.
No, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty good stick.
Yeah.
You
You feel safe here, Mr.
You can try to play that off.
Yeah.
So that explains that bond between him and Connor too a little bit more.
Well, they were already friends too. Yeah, but yeah. He just is such a Stetson man to me. What on earth?
Did he just flick a penny?
Oh, no, he went like this with his finger.
Your fucking ear.
Yep.
Wow.
That's my fucking stick.
Wow.
200 a week sound good?
Yo, and he gave him an upgrade to his price. It's so disrespectful.
No, he said 200,000. Oh no, he said
Yeah, because he's getting 250,000 from the other folks.
Appreciate it.
it's more than that. This dude is so pointless to me right now.
Damn. You want the carrot or you want the stick?
He got a little of both, didn't he?
Oh, wow.
Walk with me.
That's beautiful.
I need some air.
Not feeling the shoulder pads.
It's futuristic.
Yeah, no, but that looks weird. Like something out of the 80s. Is that David?
I want you to guess, Daniel. I want you to find out for certain. And then I want a body count.
Yo, I like this episode with everybody flexing.
That I could easily
That's a
eliminate
flex,
you
babe.
in any number of ways with a simple wave of my hand.
Snap.
Just change her reality like that?
So could Ash.
I want you serving the needs of the Institute simply out of fear. It is the weakest type of motivation, powerful only in the short term.
Wow. Fear is the weakest form of motivation.
We'll catch up to her. And for
That's
Christ's sake,
cool.
don't let her talk to the damn thing.
Wow, that's
If
a
Met
cool
finds out
person.
Flynn is from the stub, you're on your own. We'll scrub all connection.
Wow.
I believe I'm starting to have feelings for this woman. Or at least I'm feeling the possibility of feelings, if you follow my drift.
Told you. Modeled after an ex-girlfriend.
I find you extremely alluring. Intelligent.
Yep.
You know, she's feeling all of this though too.
Yeah. I told you.
It's kind of hot.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean that you share the feelings and all that other stuff. That's. Dang. He pulled a full-blown Minority Report.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we think you're gonna do something, so.
The algorithm. wonder what her hand's gonna do, or if something else is gonna do something strange.
Either for the person you're telling,
Or yourself.
or for yourself.
Wow, she's about to let them bees in there.
As your body processes it, your sweat begins to mimic a pheromone hornets release.
Oh.
It's gotten our little friends a tad agitated.
Wow. It's a horrible way to go.
Often lengths you'd go to protect them.
Wow, that's cruel.
Please don't. I beg you, please.
Wow, she's cruel.
Show.
Queen
I have
bee.
children. She said exactly.
Think about them as you get.
You see the bug zapper?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not asking you how to get dinner going, Emma.
Okay, well she's on that household.
Well, and it's her friend, so I'm sure she wants to know what's happening. You know. Rain is never a good sign. Well, it's a cleansing, right?
It's a cleansing.
He really doesn't think that that's been accounted for.
Right? I don't understand how you can be that stupid. You're a bag man to a dangerous man in your community. You gonna steal from him outright?
He will always be the Stetson man to me. He's like the Stetson man and the other dude. Yep, so he knows wants him to ask his wife. And he's gonna give him some of it because of it. Can't you just take your money and run?
Right. Okay.
Your wife told you not to take no money. Golly. I call BS on that with the whole painting association and
Yeah, I don't know how she connects it does that.
I don't either. I know. It makes for good TV, but I call BS.
Well, they may explain it a little bit later on how she's able to have that connection because we obviously know they have
Yeah.
yeah. Whoa. Oh, it's for the surgery.
Oh. Hey. Got the.
Remember this?
Oh, I remember that. Wow, I remember that.
Kill me, then game over, right? But I assure you, the trauma leaves a mark.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Drawing out the pain. You took something.
What?
Whoa, where did that come from? Wow, keep you from talking.
I thought that just dealt with like internal organs.
It does, but if you're connected to those peripherals and stuff, I guess you can. What's on those jars?
Plants or something. No, I meant
like mini terrariums. I think if you're psychically connected to it, your brain doesn't know the difference, so it can cause like that kind of trauma.
Yeah, no, I get that. I meant because he's like a robot, the black robot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how?
Well, I don't know how that works. We don't know the rules on them.
Yeah, that's what it just seemed odd because I thought that machine was specifically for internal organs. So I was like, what happened there?
I'm not sure because you would think that if it is a robot, like the traditional robots that we know that don't feel or anything like that,
yeah,
know,
like what
why
that
would
do?
it matter?
Yeah,
like, but maybe there's like I don't know parts that are very sensitive.
We don't know
that get disrupted. All right, so somebody in the chat had said earlier that the real pilot of this series was the first 2 episodes, not necessarily the first episode, because they were both released at the same time. And I was like, okay, that's kind of like a newer thing that they're doing, is releasing them. So if the first 2 episodes are the pilot and we really loved it, and we're always a little concerned about what the next following episodes are going to be, did this one measure up?
I really did like it. I did. I like a lot of the continuing story that has to do with like Burton and his connection to the military and what all that's looked like. And now that we've been introduced to the haptics.
Yes, the haptics. Well, at least we got a better understanding of what it is.
Yeah, and that I really like because now we understand that it's a connection between their entire squadron.
Right.
Which I think is kind of scary yet fascinating all at the same time.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like, a little bit about Pickett and his, with him and his nephew.
Right.
So that's
Jasper.
Jasper. Yes, Jasper. So that's gonna be interesting too. So I thought the pace of it was pretty good this episode in terms of like what we were learning. I don't know. What did you think overall?
Well, I think this was a great episode for explaining kind of the rules behind some of the relationships, the people, the technology. And I needed that, especially after the first 2 episodes. I was like, okay, I need some rules and some boundaries of what can be done. I think the best explanation of the rules is what you were talking about regarding the haptics. And I think it's just absolutely ingenious because that would make sense that would be like the future of warfare. It's all about being connected, knowing what your buddy's going through and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And also knowing some of the rules regarding some of the stubs that are in the future and how does that work?
Yeah, and the peripherals.
Peripherals and how does that work? And and how the haptic technology may be a lower version of a more refined version.
Yeah, this thingy.
Yeah. And also kind of like the rules of the game regarding Pickett as well with his backstory. Because you knew the people were going to be dead from the word go. I didn't know. I thought that it might have I thought there might have been some type of event that turned him bad, but he was just seemingly just bad from the word go.
Yeah.
But we also realized how far he's willing to go in order to give his righteous retribution, if that makes sense. He made crosses that's very symbolic. Put the people that were disrupting the town on those crosses in order just to prove a point and to establish power. So don't get it twisted, it's to establish power as well. So I think that this was the episode that I needed to help justify any more future storytelling that's going to happen because I need to know what some of the rules are.
Yeah, and speaking of that, like Pickett always wears a cross on his neck, like he has a necklace. So I always notice that because I think it's always interesting when villains have crosses on their neck.
Okay.
But I agree with you as far as like knowing some of the quote unquote rules or what's happening or who's in power. Because I can't because of Charisse, that's her name, Charisse Newlands, the queen bee who's in charge of whatever going on over there. I think it's the RI she's in charge of, I think.
Yes. Well, we think.
Yeah, I think.
Seemingly.
Yeah. I did like seeing her character and the ruthlessness of her because that just gives us an understanding of like what we're working with the RI.
Right.
And if they do find Alita, what's probably going to happen to her.
Yeah.
Oh, and the introduction of Wilfred's. I'm not calling him Wilfred. I'm calling him Wolfgang. Wolfgang's adoptive parents.
Right.
And how lovely they are. No. They're not lovely. They're horrible. Okay, sorry.
Well, it also adds even more mystery to Alita because we don't know Alita's parents.
Yeah.
And I am assuming that there's going to be a connection between Alita's history and Flynn's history because of the grandfather clock, because of being able to decode the where snow falls thing. It sounds like these could be like family secrets kind of thing that's kind of been passed down. I don't know. We don't know, but it just seems like it could be that way. I think like one of the crown jewels of this episode was Charisse, our bad guy. From the way that she carries herself, we always have this thing where we talk about how you carry it, and she feels dangerous
and powerful
and very powerful. She doesn't have to go through. She has that power, that calm power. Same thing with Pickett too as well. They both exude that power and confidence to go along with it. I also liked the relationship, a little deepening of the relationship, just a little bit more with Flynn and Burton as well, because we can tell that Flynn is responsible but also irresponsible. She's responsible as far as dealing with like family and friends, her mother, her brother, their safety, and this, that, and the third, but also irresponsible. That same strength is her weakness in a sense, and she's fallen victim to feeling lonely and telling a friend a deep secret that is going to leak because the person she told is married to somebody, and in those type of relationships, there's not a whole lot of I'm gonna keep this secret from you kind of thing. And this was a big one. So there's like this interesting power dynamic that goes between like Flynn and Burton, is like who is the leader of this group. And even though a part of my brain says it should be Burton because he's tactical, he's worked with groups before, he's been in dangerous situations. To me, he seems like he should be the leader of this situation, but there is something about Flynn and her character and the fact that she is kind of like the chosen one, be it through fate or whatever, that makes me want to lean more towards her. It's like this cool little back and forth of like, who should I be listening to? So I do kind of enjoy that relationship a lot more. I think they both work very well with each other on screen too, from an acting standpoint. You know, they got like really, really good chemistry.
I don't know. I lean towards Burton just because I feel like he's been in situations like this before.
Right.
You saw how he handled Pickett.
Yes, and with confidence and no fear.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He promised, Flynn that he wouldn't, take him out.
Yeah.
And he didn't. But he sure had a conversation.
Yeah.
So so I feel like he knows as of right now, and from what I've seen, because I don't know him well, but from what I've seen, I feel like he knows this type of situation and how to respond.
Yeah.
So I think he should be, in charge right now.
Yeah. I mean, right now, if you threw me in that world and like you have to follow somebody, I'm probably gonna follow Burton just for those same reasons.
Yeah.
We also got a chance to see another really good flex, and that is Wilf. As far as he's been kind of like Wolf has had to react on the fly. He's really had to improvise a lot through from the time we first met him till now. And not only does he improvise in this cool way with dealing with the police at the time, he also develops another interesting way to bond with Flynn. What'd you think about that scene?
I mean, I think, he knew how to get out of a situation. And seeing his parents, it makes me think that he, like you said, he probably had to do that very often to kind of justify himself, even if it was just him being him. He probably had to make a lot of excuses and justify certain things that they just didn't think were acceptable.
Right.
So it made me think of that. Not a fan of him and Flynn, but that's just my own hang up there. Because I didn't want it to be that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know, but I'll see how it goes as I learn more about their relationship or whatever.
Right.
I'm more curious about Lev and Ash than I am about like if Flynn and Wolf are a thing.
Yeah. Well, this was definitely not their episode. This was not for them. Because I think that's like the last two big pieces of who we've been introduced to so far. That's like the last big two pieces as far as like getting a little bit more backstory and understanding their why, and also their security guard that's behind them.
As well. Because he's smirked a little bit sometimes.
Another real interesting character. So but overall, I'm still on board. I'm still glad that I don't know anything. If you do happen to comment and you are a book reader, please no spoilers. You have anything else to add real quick before we close this out?
So are you still excited?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love the world.
Is it still your top 3 of the year?
So far,
Okay.
for sci-fi, it's hard to beat Severance.
Yeah, but I'm just curious if it was still in your top 3.
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, so far.
Okay.
So far.
Good.
Hey, well, if you've been enjoying everything, please hit that subscription button and, of course, give us those thumbs up because that's how the people know you are digging what we're giving you. And, of course, check out Mikel-Claire's page.
Snooty Vegans, follow along, subscribe, Lock Journey, Vegan Lifestyle, Life as We Know It. Link in description. Tons of fun.
Oh, you know else is in the description? Merch. We got merch. Yay! Hey, if you want to donate to the channel and just say, thank you so much for all the great content, grab a sticker. They're super cheap. You can see it like right underneath the description. Check it out. And there's some other things in there as well.
Right.
So do us a favor and check it out. And we will
Cost
catch you.
effective. Yeah.
And we will catch you on the next episode. All right. Peace out.